guys. I'm hoping my mic is the right mic. Hopefully it's not. It's the wrong mic. Give me 5 seconds. And that should fix everything. And that should fix everything that we want. It's been a while, guys. I don't know. I just felt like it was time to bring back the Dokies. Monica, you know, all of them. Now we're gonna set her behind me. I can get her to sit up. There we go. Matt. I don't think you can see her, but it's been a while, and I think it's time that we get back into streaming some real good stuff. So on that note, it's time for some Doki Doki. Beep, beep. Well, at least I set my alarm clock correctly. So that's a decent start for the day. That's a decent start for the day. As I'm waking up, I check my phone and see a text from Natsuki from this morning, and it appears to be important. Bad news. I'll explain at the literature club. This doesn't sound good. What could have happened? I arrive at the literature club filled with anxiety. Natsuki is pacing around with her head down, almost as if she's waiting for something to or maybe someone. Natsuki? She perks up and looks over at me. Subaru, what's up? That's what I'd like you to tell me. Pull up my phone from my pocket and show her the message she sent me this morning. Oh, that. Yeah. Did you hear? Natsuki looks at me, expecting me to already know what she's referring to. I'm gonna assume you haven't. Parfait Girls got cancelled. They had the nerve to stop it at volume 76 too, right before the finale. Oh. Dang. Sorry to hear that, Natsuki. Was there supposed to be a movie coming out at some point, though? I wonder what's going to happen with that. Since they put so much time and money into it, plus it's an original story unlike the anime adaptation, apparently they're still going to release it. I mean, I'd like to see it at some point, but it's just a movie. The manga is what matters most, and now it's gone. Even though I wasn't nearly as big of a fan as Parfait Girls as Natsuki was, it was still sad to hear her since Natsuki looks so disappointed. Well, at least you have other series to read, right? Yeah? Yeah, but none of them are Parfait Girls. That's true. Then how about... I paused, trying to think of an idea. This isn't really something that needs to be solved in the first place, but there's no point in backing out now. Why don't you make your own manga? Natsuki glares at me. Very funny. You know, I thought you'd have a bit more sympathy for me. I'd be sorry for you if your favorite manga ended. I'm serious, I'll help you. Seriously, sometimes you really don't get it. Creating manga isn't nearly as easy as you're making it sound. Hey, I didn't say it was going to be easy. We don't have to do it all at once either. As long as we work on it a little at a time, I think it's possible. It doesn't have to be some bestseller either, or something we'd even sell in the first place. Just something that we'd do for fun. Besides, how do you know It's that tough anyway. Personal experience? Natsuki looks off to the side. That's besides the point. You wouldn't be on your own. Natsuki thinks it over for a few minutes. Fine. But only so you'll stop bugging me about it. Alright, where should we start then? Can you draw, Subaru? I'm not terrible at drawing, I guess. Depending on what your definition of terrible is, anyway. Okay, then. I'll handle the writing. There's an awkward moment of silence. So, what should our manga be about then? Well, what's your taste in manga, anyway? Ugh. I usually gravitate towards shonen manga, although I'm willing to branch out sometimes. We can probably make this work. You already know that I prefer slice of life manga, but we can figure something out. More silence. Maybe this is going to be a little bit harder than I imagined. You know what? This is how we're going to do this. The best writing material comes from real life, right? So why not draw inspiration from there? I have no idea what I'm saying, now that I think about it. Yeah, but what inspiration am I supposed to get from there? My life's pretty boring anyway. I want to make our manga about this literature club. But this literature club is boring too. I hear Monica's disappointed voice in the distance. Oh, thanks. But we don't have any other ideas either, so I'm still not sure how good this idea is, but I hope it sticks. Alright. We need a title and any ideas. How about we name it the Doki Doki Literature Club? The title was painfully cheesy, but I was the last person to ask for advice for on a slice of life story. Thank you, Black Mamba, for the follow. Are you kidding me? This isn't some kind of romance novel. What was on your mind to come up with that, anyway? Hey, I made it up on the spot. I never said my ideas would be good. I hear snickering coming from somewhere else in the room. See, even Monica's laughing at it. But hey, if you want romance elements in it that badly, I didn't actually want any romance involved. Too late. You were the one who suggested it. Natsuki was clearly having fun messing with me. But for real, what will our characters be named? We're basing this off our literature club, aren't we? Maybe reverse everyone's names or something, like... I'm not reading that. I'm not... Come on, you could at least try to make this good. Take this more seriously. Okay. Okay. To be fair, I guess my name backwards doesn't sound too great. You're working on a manga. I turn around and see Yuri pass by. Although manga is not one of my interests, I do excel at writing, you know. Maybe I could Natsuki interrupts her. That won't be necessary. Thanks. Yuri walks away, slightly offended. What was that for? We don't need any distractions while working on this. Distractions? What are you talking about? Yuri, I don't need you paying any attention to her. Are you jealous of her, Natsuki? I could see Natsuki clench her fists a bit and then taking a deep breath. No. So there'd be no issue adding Yuri to the team, right? I wouldn't go that far. I clearly wasn't going to get anywhere with this, so I decided to drop the subject. You're the boss, Natsuki. So if you feel that strongly, I just feel kind of insecure sometimes. Natsuki, admitting something like that, that's weird. Ow. Attention all students. We avert our eyes to the speaker from the school's PA system. I'm going to fix the settings in this. It's even turned down already. I'm just on crack. I'm literally just on crack or something. We've organized speaker PA system. Okay. Due to technical issues that have arisen from the festival yesterday, school will be closed tomorrow. Wait, so did they finally notice the damage that pyrotechnics did? Or was it because of the wall that was broken down due to the bullfighting match? Huh. Well, guess there's no school tomorrow, then I should probably think of something else to do in that case. Natsuki looks like she's deep in thought about something. Subaru, I need to go shopping for food tomorrow. Want to come? Huh? Are you asking me on? Natsuki reacts quickly. I need help shopping, that's all. I'm pretty sure you don't need a second person to go grocery shopping, but whatever. I think I'm free then. But let me check my schedule. I looked at my phone and checked what I was doing for the rest of the week to make sure I was able to go. You don't have plans with anyone, do you? Not that I know of. Good. I think I figured it out. Natsuki seems to get jealous easily, but I just wish she knew she doesn't have to do that. Well, she's so scared of anyway. Tomorrow then. Yep. Now let's get back to this manga. Yeah. Where were we again? And our passes, and we're feeling good about what we've accomplished. We've gotten pretty far with this, right? Well, last time I checked, we finished one page. I could have sworn we did more than that. Nope, all we did was the title. Was the title page. Natsuki holds up the page I drew. It featured poorly drawn versions of the Literature Club members and myself, all in dramatic poses. At the top of was our title, The Literature Club Friends. Hasn't been colored in yet either. Man, this is never going to work. Sarah walked by. What's this? A mistake? Oh, come on. Is this the manga project we were working on? I think it looks good. You don't have to you don't have to sugarcoat everything, Sayori. I'm serious. You did your best, and that's what matters. What's important is that your style and feeling go into what you make. A manga with perfect writing and art might be nice, but if it's soulless, then what's the point? Well, I guess you aren't wrong. If there is something I could give advice on, it'd be the title. It's a bit generic, yeah. How about... Saya pauses, but struggles to come up with anything. Let's work on the title another time. Monica walks by. Actually, you're going to work on the manga another time, period. It's time to go, after all. What? We were only getting started. After Natsuki objects, she puts her head down. Yeah, can't we stay a bit longer? Well, you technically could, but why not stay at a place a bit cozier? You're working on a romance novel, right? Natsuki quickly interjects. No, we don't need it to work somewhere cozy. We could work on it in a prison cell and be fine. Whatever you say. Monica winks as she walks out the door with Sayori. Natsuki glances at the rest of the room and sees that nobody else is here anymore. Alright, let's go to your house. Wait, what? To work on the manga, duh. Come on, before it's too late. Natsuki pulls me by the arm and out of the classroom. Turns out we were going to keep working after all. Ooh. Before I knew it, we're in my house. Okay, let's get back to work then. Actually, I'm kind of out of ideas. Then what the heck are we here for? To think. How else will we get good ideas for the manga? Besides, I can't let you sit alone and do nothing but watch anime on a tiny computer screen for the rest of the day, like some neat. What do you suggest we do then? You wouldn't be a neat if you watched anime with more than one person, so why not start with that? Huh? Didn't know you watched anime. It'd be fair to assume, though, since reading manga and watching anime kind of go hand in hand. That's right. And I'll have you know, my taste in anime is as good as my taste in manga. In that case, I'll let you decide what we should watch. Perfect, because I chose just the thing to help us draw inspiration for a manga. Is this even still about our manga? After taking a few seconds to search through her paperback, Natsuki pulls out a set of Blu-ray DVDs. I take a moment and think. I recognize the cover. The Parfait Girls anime. And more importantly, you brought that with you to school. Sure, in most cases I'd recommend to read the manga, but you've already read a lot of it, so it's nice to see the subtle differences that are in the same. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. Plus, it's more Parfait Girls. The anime doesn't have any filler episodes either. If that's what you want to watch, then let's do it. I'll set it up. The rest of that afternoon was a lot of fun. I don't think we ever actually worked on the manga at any point, but that's fine. The Parfait Girls anime was good. Actually, it was interesting to see the nuances in this version. And it was something even I could appreciate. Crap, I just realized it's time for me to go now. Natsuki gets off of the beanbag we sat on while watching our show and rushes to pick up all of her stuff. I wish I could stay longer, but we still have tomorrow, don't we? Yeah, I'll see you then. Natsuki waves as she walks out of my room, only for her backpack to get caught by the doorknob, causing her to trip. I'm fine. Natsuki gets up and is soon out of my house, as I'm left with a satisfied smile on my face. It would be nice if I could keep goofing off with Natsuki, not having to worry about the burdens of life. It would be nice if both of us could. That'd be very nice if I didn't have to worry about anything. Okay, that's enough of that. I wake up to the sound of my alarm clock beeping. I forgot to disable it yesterday, since there's no school right now, but it did remind me about how I was going to spend time with Natsuki today. Putting things into perspective, though, this would likely be a smoother process if I hadn't forgotten to ask her when we were actually going. I pick up my phone and text Natsuki, asking when she wanted to get there, and almost immediately she messaged me back. How about now? This feels a little early by my standards, but I'd probably get anxious waiting anyway. I text back saying that'd be fine and proceed to try to make myself look at least slightly presentable. A little bit later, I hear a knock at my door. I open it up and see Natsuki standing there, looking slightly impatient, but also happy to see me. So, are you ready or what? I'm guessing you're ready, so that means I'm ready too. Alright. I'm hoping you're not too slow when helping me with this, by the way. Well, I'll try my best. I've gotten grocery shopping plenty of times, so it's not like there's going to be an issue. But for all I know, Natsuki could be some pro grocery shopper or something, if that exists. Oi. We arrive at a large supermarket that I don't think I've ever been to. There's large crowds scrambling around, which makes it slightly difficult to see where everything is. Come on, we've got a lot of time. But not that much time. We walk further inside, and I wait on Natsuki to tell me the details of this trip. We're in KO Supermarket, a large store that should have everything we need for now. Interesting. I've never heard of this place. Anything special about it? What's great about this store are the low prices on mostly everything, which makes this place the obvious pick. You should start coming here too, unless you have a bad taste in grocery stores or something. I didn't know that it was possible to have a bad taste in a place to shop for food, but I do now. What are we going to be buying anyway? Cupcake supplies, duh! It's important to always be stocked up on ingredients. That's fair. Where do we start? First up is flour. Follow me. It's just a few hours away. Wouldn't it be more convenient if we split up to get more done instead? Natsuki freezes. Nah, we're fine like this. Whatever you say, Natsuki. We have her to the floor and sugar section. And Natsuki looks through the flowers. I can't English. There are many of the same kind, but each are different brands. I noticed that Natsuki is taking a while to pick something out. I don't think the brand is going to affect the taste too much. It's not about the brand. Price is the most important thing here. You have to check the size of each bag and compare it to how much it costs versus other sizes. Stuff like stuff like 4-pound bags of flour being cheaper overall than a single 10-pound bag. You mean? Basically, it's a long process that even though we should have enough time to do this, you have to be very careful. I see. I didn't realize you were so thorough with this kind of stuff. Well, if you can save money, then why wouldn't you, right? Natsuki does bring up a good point. I never really paid attention to those kinds of things when shopping. Well, that, and I hated doing math. A few moments later, Natsuki finally picks out a bag of flour. Here, hold this. Without giving me a time to react, she throws the bag at me, and I barely catch it as she looks at her shopping list. I gain. It would have been much faster for her to just put the flour in the shopping cart we took from the... Forgive me, I can't English. Took before coming in, but I guess she must have been in too much of a rush to think straight. Okay, next up are eggs. We move over to the aisle that has all the egg cartons as Natsuki is picking which kind to buy again. I decide to strike up a conversation. Are you making these cupcakes for an event or something? That part's not important, trust me. I don't know. If it's not important, I don't think there'd be an issue with telling me. If you're making it for someone, I can keep a secret. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough anyway. Shouldn't you be helping me right now or something? I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I just can't read today. My verbal brain power stuff thing is not working. I was supposed to be helping with in the first place. I'd like to sigh, but it's not as if I haven't gotten used to Natsuki's occasional moments of bizarre logic. I wouldn't mind doing that, but I don't know how I'm supposed to help. Wrong button. See what's next on the list, maybe. I think it's in the shopping cart. As Lexi mentions, I find the list while peering into the cart. Next up should be butter. Alright then, let's get going. Lexi finds the perfect carton of eggs to put into the cart, and we continue our trip once more. I was wondering, Natsuki, want me to help you bake cupcakes once we're done with all this? Natsuki looks off to the side and then back at me. Normally I would, but... Yeah? I'll just say that this is a special occasion. Oh, I see. I quiet down as I wonder what that's supposed to mean. This whole thing felt a bit strange to me. Was it a date or was it not? Maybe I'm misinterpreting things, but at the same time, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like spending more time with Natsuki. Maybe one day I could ask her out on an actual date. You know, actually call it a date. And have us specifically refer to it as a date. But I don't think I'd ever have the courage to do that, so I may as well forget it for now. Our shopping trip continued until we had all the supplies we needed and headed to the self-checkout stand. I noticed that Natsuki pulls out a membership card for this place, so she must be even more of a regular than I thought. Right, how much is all of that? It should be... Oh wow, that's a new record. New record? Yeah, I like to see how cheap I can get this stuff for, not counting coupons, of course. You know, that's cheap enough that I wouldn't mind paying for it. I have enough money on me, I think. Natsuki looks a bit nervous. You don't have to do that. Actually, if you seriously want to, then sure. Of course, I don't mind. Natsuki smiles for a moment. Thanks, but remember that you volunteered, so I'm not paying you back. Duh. After we get everything together, we walk out while carrying a few grocery bags. Well, I'm certainly not an expert on shopping for food, but I have to admit, this was pretty fun. It's usually boring, but it was nice to have someone come along, so I guess I have you to thank for that. Yeah? There was an awkward silence. I dared to say something, but I couldn't figure out what entirely it was. Natsuki, why is it every time I play a visual novel I just get like really yawny? I don't get it. Yeah? I nope, I can't do this. Go good luck baking good luck baking those cupcakes. Of course. And Natsuki also struggled to get out whatever she was trying to say. Good luck with whatever you usually do. What was I supposed to say here? Thanks. Thanks. That was it. You know, one day I'll confess my feelings, or maybe Natsuki will beat me to it, if she even has feelings strong enough to overcome her pride. But regardless of what happens, I'll be there for her. I sit on my bed at home, trying to put things into perspective. It hasn't been that long since I joined the literature club, but it's still been long enough. Long enough for me to feel that I have a connection with the club members, and most importantly, Natsuki. When Sayori first asked me to join the club, I didn't think it would lead to this. Sure, I've had feelings for girls in the past, but I don't think they've been as strong as they are when I'm with Natsuki. She can be difficult to get through, too. Yeah, but there's still a genuine kindness to her underneath all of this. And hey, it's good when a girl I like shares my interest in manga. Think about it. And it's interesting how manga has gotten us closer to each other, too. Not only reading it together, but when we tried making our own manga yesterday as well. Doesn't matter that we barely got anywhere. She was clearly enjoying herself, and so was I. I don't know what has been coming over me, but I pick up my phone without thinking. I text a message to Natsuki. Good night. I feel incredibly embarrassed after doing so, too. Do friends even do that? It's not like we're in a relationship. What was I thinking? Accepting the worst, I soon get a response from Natsuki. You too, smile. My mind is put at ease, but then I'm wondering other things too. If I were to confess, what would I even say? What would even happen? When would it even happen? Would something happen that would push me to say it? I barely know anything at this point. All I know is that tomorrow is a new day, and I get to enjoy spending time with Natsuki, and hopefully she enjoys spending time with me. Beep, 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 beep. I just got through like 3 days. Second day, actually. Has it been 20 minutes? It's been 30 minutes. Wowzers. That's crazy. Man, did I even get any sleep last night? It's hard for me to tell with how tired I am. Okay, so I can't use my keyboard. That's good to know. I can, but I just don't feel like it. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Another day means another session with the literature club. Although that's not to say that that's a bad thing. Which reminds me. I wonder how Natsuki is doing. I mean, things were a bit awkward after we left the grocery store. No, that's the wrong way to think of things. If I keep getting nervous about this, I'm not going to get anywhere. In the end, what's going to happen will happen. For now, I just need to live my life the way I normally do. And so I turn off my alarm clock and get ready to go to school. So he had 1 day off. Oh wait, yeah. I forgot plot. What's another day? Hello? Why did you open up? With another dull day of class over, did I ever mention that I hate French class? I head over to the literature club. I walk into the room and see all the members doing their own thing. The exception to this is Natsuki, who is sitting with her head down on her desk. It's possible that she's asleep, but it's hard to tell. Hey, Subaru. It's good to see you came. After greeting Monica, Yuri, and Sayori, I walk over to Natsuki. Natsuki? You awake? Natsuki slightly rubs her eyes. After realizing it was my voice she heard, her head perks up. I like to think she perked up because it was my voice specifically, but I'm jumping to conclusions at this point. Ugh! It's about time you showed up. Natsuki stretches her arms and yawns. Did you not get much sleep last night? I guess you could say that. Was something keeping you up then? I have been thinking of something a lot, yeah. Nothing to do with you or anything like that. Yeah, same here. Huh? I probably could have worded that better. Oh, it's nothing. I had trouble sleeping last night too. Yeah. Either way, we were both tired, or we were both flustered because it was clear that we had been confused by what was going on, yet didn't question it. Cool. Maybe it was both. I did know for sure that things had felt different lately. So what we should do today. Wait a minute. So I did read that right, but that's not what they were trying to say. So what should we do today is what they were trying to do. Natsuki yawns again and closes her eyes. There's always manga. I'd like it if you'd read to me, actually. Natsuki quickly opens her eyes, realizing how strange it is for her to say something like that. I didn't mean like that. I'm just super tired, okay? It feels strange to see the side of Natsuki that's this calm, like her tense attitude was worn off. That has to be the effect that not getting enough sleep has on some people. I would do her voice, but I'm too lazy today. I really just don't feel like doing it. We spent some time reading manga together. While Natsuki asked me to read to her because she was tired, she went back to being her usual self pretty soon. Okay, everyone. We all turned towards Monica. The music just reset. Since it's been a while since we've held an event, I was thinking of things we could do. We participated in the school festival only a few days ago, though. As I was saying, I decided that we should do something nice and simple to help us get to know each other better. As long as it's not something stupid like... Natsuki's interrupted. That's right, we're doing show and tell. Show and tell? You mean that thing where you bring an item and tell people about it? Isn't that like something like little kids do, though? Yeah, but it still holds a lot of value. For one thing, it's good for improving our public speaking skills. Not that you guys did a bad job at the festival, but there's always room for improvement. It'll also help us get to know each other better, especially you, Subaru, since you haven't been part of the club for that long. This is embarrassing. Couldn't you have picked something less terrible? Just because half the people here act like kids doesn't mean we have to treat them like it. I'll admit, I was running out of ideas for events, and this was the last one I could think of. But still, then, do you have any ideas of any event ideas that come to mind, Natsuki? Natsuki stops to think. Well, come on, Yuri, you shouldn't put someone on the spot like that. It seems like this was my time to step in. Why don't we write poems together? We already do that. That's the point of the club, Subaru. Oh, yeah. Actually, I have a potential suggestion. Go ahead, Yuri. We can write all our names down on separate slips of paper and draw them out of a hat. The name that gets picked decides on an activity that they enjoy. For example, if Natsuki's name is picked, we could all read manga together. This will encourage us to broaden our interests while ensuring that the selection process is completely fair. Well, what does everyone else think? Sounds good to me. It might work, but don't expect me to show up if it's something dumb. I'll drag you here, then. How about we do the raffle now and sort out the details later? I agree. I will set it up. Yuri getting in. Yuri writes down everyone's names and then comes up to us with a request. We'll need something along the lines of a hat to put these in. I have a cat beanie if that'll work. Natsuki grabs a beanie out of her backpack. It has the design of a cutely drawn gray cat. This is something I expect from her at this point. It's your beanie, so you should probably draw the names, Natsuki. In a few moments, the drawing is already over. Natsuki looks at the paper that was drawn and reads it. Subaru. Wait, me? Yes, you. I didn't expect to win the raffle. Honestly, it was only a 1 in 5 chance, after all, but I guess it's all on me now. So what event do you have in mind? An event? I didn't. Oi! Bake something, watch anime, read manga. Reading manga would be the standard. Anime is... I mean, I like anime, but... Let's get everybody to bake something. What about baking cupcakes? Natsuki looks shocked. You know how to bake? Sawyer whispers in my ear. I think it's cute how you're trying to impress Natsuki here, but you only baked once, haven't you? I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything. I just think there's a better ways to get her attention. If we're going to pick that, we might as well let Natsuki win the raffle. You should pick something you enjoy doing, Subaru. If you say so. Come on, I wanted to bake cupcakes. F you. F you. Fine, we're watching anime. I wanted to freaking bake cupcakes, man. Freaking cupcakes. And you're just gonna shut me down? F you. Our school has an AV room, so they probably have a projector we could borrow. It's settled then. I'll go there and see if they have something we can use. What are you going to choose for us to watch, Subaru? I hope it's something good. Come on, you already know. I have a good taste. Hey, that's up for debate. I'll pick something good, I promise. I take a deep breath and prepare to say something clever. It's not about the anime anyway. What's important is spending time with you. And the rest of the club, I mean. Well, I thought it was halfway clever at least. Natsuki doesn't look convinced though. Yeah, the club. But we're getting off topic anyway. Wait, since Monica said she's going now, does that mean we're doing it today? Right now, actually. I turn around and see Monica by the club room door. Freaking unit. It only takes a few minutes, but Monica and Yuri return with a laptop and projector and get it set up. In the meantime, Sayori, Natsuki and I push a few desks around so we can sit on the floor and have a clear view of the screen. Alright, that's the last desk. Oh, I was hoping to sit down next to Natsuki, but I see that Yuri and Sayori are already sitting down next to her. Coming up with an excuse on the spot, I try to figure out a way to get Natsuki over here. Natsuki, over here. There's a glare over there. So, it'd be better if you came over here to this side. Well, granted, there wasn't actually any glare, but... Anyway, I'm only doing this because of the glare, so don't get the wrong ideas. The hour passes as we all sit and watch a variety of anime. Natsuki and I are the only ones invested, but the others look like they're still having fun, so I considered that at least it would have ended normally until I looked over at Natsuki and realized I subconsciously made a giant mistake. I met her under my breath. Crap. It's nothing. Did I actually put my arm around her, with everyone else watching too? This is unbelievably awkward. Trying to be as stealthy as I can, I slightly move my arm away from her shoulder. Keep it there. Huh? I was cold anyway. Right. I have no idea what happened there, but afterwards, the rest of the day seemed to vanish. I definitely had fun the whole way through, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Life's looking brighter than ever. I don't think anything can bring it down at this point. I don't know. Sayori dying. Pretty... I feel really happy today. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to end it, actually. I've got more stuff coming in the next few weeks anyway, so it's not going to be strictly Doki Doki. I'm going to bring Doki Doki in at least once a week, so... I hope you did enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. Whoever did watch. I do appreciate it. Peace and love, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and save and quit here.